How it goes, Android fans? It's me, the Cool Loser, and I got some good news today. Finally, I have received my new LCD screen. I know a lot of people say, why LCD? That's what they call it when you buy it, but I know it's an LED, which is a AMO LED screen. But anyways, without, just wasting time, I'm just gonna replace it as soon as I can. As you see, it's gonna come out right out of the box, brand new. This is the old screen that I'm gonna be taking off. So what I'm gonna do is remove these backings, and I'm gonna take the battery out. And I already have previously removed the screws from a last video, so the screws are actually in here, as you see. So I will have to put them back in. But basically, all I gotta do is pry this out. I just gotta prick it just a bit, not bending anything in there, just prick it enough for me to pick it up. And that's what I'm gonna be removing. And then the rest of the stuff will be ended up popping up. These were the old screens. As you see, like, it's all broken. That's where I shattered in the first place, and then I got it worse when I was taking it off. And there's the actual LCD, aka LED screen that shows the 1080p and components. Since this is all messed up, and as you can see, the trim's all messed up in there, I am gonna replace that screen, that trim as well. Oh, got my ghetto phone messaging me. This is what I've been using for 2 weeks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is take out the one that is new, and I will show you exactly how it's gonna come. Now, this is way more expensive than buying just the simple, glass. So this is gonna be, the whole front. So there is the front that I'll be replacing, but the only thing that I'll need is the radios and all that other stuff that will, go into place of this part. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So you see this is starting to come up right here, and I'm just gonna work my way around it because I already have the screws off. And this little piece that I'm taking off is the center, which I gotta keep. And here are the stuff that I need to switch off from. Start switching off these components into here, so I'm just swapping the body, but the circuits are gonna go onto this side. Now let's give me luck and see if it's all gonna work right. To make sure everything's gonna work, I'm actually going to put the battery in here, and I'm gonna plug this screen into here and make sure this screen's gonna work so I didn't waste my time. Okay, so I have it plugged in there, and I'm going to power it on. And there we have it. Success! So I know the screen's gonna work, and I'll be able to function and move the things around. Oh gosh, it's so cool seeing it back, and everything's functioning as it's supposed to. I'll unlock the screen, and don't mind that. Look at that. Yes, if the screen works, I'm excited about that. I'm just gonna start swapping these little components. So what I'm gonna start to do, unplug the antenna. One screw here that I put back on, that I'll need to take off. Okay, so I'm gonna start prying very, very gently. Okay. And there we go. So then I'll be able to switch it to right here. See that? Places right into it. Ooh, be careful with this little pin that's popped off. And this will be the switcheroo. Now it has a little film here. I just cleaned it off. Alright, so I put that back on. So now I'll have the speaker perfectly fine onto it. Okay, that's in place. I'll go back to this one, take this little camera, the front facing cam. I'm gonna take off the motor here in a little bit, but let me just take off these circuits. As you see right here, this one has its flap already. So all I need is this one right here. I'm actually going to remove these here on the side, because I will have to take off this part right here. Probably not a good idea to use a razor. Okay, now that is off. This is what makes your whole entire phone vibrate. Everything is still intact. So let's finally go back to here and set it in. There we go. Now I'll be able to place these in there. Make sure that's clean, that's clean. So plug them in if I want, just so that it stays in place. It's green. There we go. The last thing I need to transfer is this band right here. There you go. Keep this clip. Just barely got it. As you see that it's taped down and everything's still intact, but here is the new glue or a little tape here. Hey, no, Michael, get off. This is important. I can't have you here. Now this one will glue down here. As you see, this one has its there, so pressing, not very hard, but I just want it to make sure it matches up. It's gonna get right on the ports that I want it. It is. Okay, let's plug this one in. Snap right in place. Snap this one. Okay. There we go. Clipped into there. I'm pretty much traded off now. Just gotta make sure these are in there tight. There we go. It is clipped on. Forgot about the antenna. Definitely can't forget the antenna. I'm gonna double check to see if it's in. There we go. Start tucking the wire in here. Hey. And it just snapped in there. Wire's tucked. And okay. Now, so far nothing else broke, snapped. And I'm gonna put this little casing around it. Now I'm gonna start shutting this down. And I'm gonna snap it in. And you hear it snapping, snapping nicely. Everything looks good. Still snapping into it. Now that I got it snapped pretty much all in, buttons are pressing right, power. Alrighty. Now I could start putting the speaker in. It's very easy to do. And all I gotta do is start putting in the screws. You know what? I forgot one. Alright, so obviously I forgot the little black screw that goes inside the circuit to keep it holding in. I'm gonna go put this back in real quick. So I gotta open this up. Okay, now I had to go put that thing back in. That's a little black screw. Putting them nice and tight. Okay, so I have put almost all the screws except for this one that I have no idea where I took it off of. But anyways, don't make me replace your screens, just showing you that it could be done after you pretty much badly messed it up. And now what I'm gonna do is take out this SIM card from here, my 2-week-old, and look how I got I have the micro SIM card here, and I made it work in this weird, you know, regular sized one. So I'm gonna slide this guy in here. Yeah. Clicked in. Insert my SD card here now. Yeah. Set this battery in. Put my cover back on. And just like that, let's peel this off. And here we have a brand new looking with the new screen S4, and now we can take a look at the sides. Now the chrome is all cleaned out. I am gonna have the little scuffs, might like here because it's the old trim, but now it's gonna be a lot more newer again compared to how I had it all broke. And you can see that that's just the previous one, which is just the cover here that I can take off. So anyways, let's power it off. Here it goes. It just vibrated, feels solid. Galaxy S4 working again compared to this. So I just did the transfer from these components, which I don't need anymore. And here we go through the boot up screen, which is the Foxhound, which is my favorite Galaxy S4 ROM. I like the little Samsung features with the AOSP, which has like the features just like that. And there we have it. Foxhound phone is gonna be back in business. This is awesome. I feel so good that I have it running back again. Oh, messages are coming in. I'm excited. My phone has been dead for so long, and this is not cutting. Although my Nexus 7, held me up forever. And now, since to protect myself, what I'm gonna do, messages. I bought a Neo Hybrid case. I'm not gonna break my device anymore. Now I'm just gonna start protecting it nicely. And I know that it's not covering the whole screen, but you can get those separately. And here is the look of my Galaxy S4 Revival. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, later.